Hi and welcome back to the Good Food Baddie channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make this delicious vegan eggplant lasagna. So first I'm going to start by preparing the eggplant. I'm going to cut off the ends of the eggplant and then I'm going to cut the eggplant lengthwise. I like to slice off a piece to make sure the eggplant is flat so I have a nice flat surface when I'm cutting. And then I'll cut about 1/2 inch thick slices. Now I'll arrange the eggplant on the cutting board, and this is where I'm going to salt each of the eggplant. This is a very important step because it allows all the excess moisture to be removed from the eggplant. After letting that sit for about 10 minutes, I'm going to take a cloth and remove all of the excess water that's saturated on top of the eggplant. This helps for the roasting process so it roasts perfectly. Now I'm going to transfer the eggplant to a parchment-lined baking sheet and roast at 400 degrees for 25 minutes, flipping halfway through. And this is what we want the eggplant to look like, perfectly roasted. Now I'm going to make the vegan ricotta, and I'm going to put about 1.5 cups of tofu in the food processor, along with 1/4 cup of nutritional yeast. Now nutritional yeast is what gives it the cheesy, nutty flavor. Now I'm going to put about 1/4 cup of fresh parsley, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and the juice of half of a lemon. Now I'm going to blend those ingredients together for about 30 seconds. I just want a nice ricotta-like consistency. And this is exactly what it should look like after blending. Nice and creamy and smooth. Looks delicious. Now I'm going to prepare the butternut squash. I just cut it in half and put it on my parchment-lined tray. And now I'm just going to take a spoon and scoop out all the fleshy insides and the seeds. Now I'm going to season the squash with a bit of olive oil and some salt and some pepper. And then I'm going to flip the squash over and then pour olive oil on this side as well, making sure to rub it in so it's nice and ready for the oven. And I'm going to roast at 400 degrees for 25 minutes until it's nice and golden and soft. Once the squash is cooled a bit, I'll take a spoon and scrape the inside of the squash from the flesh. And then I'll blend the squash until it's nice and pureed. You can use an immersion blender, a regular blender, or you can just do it manually by hand. We're looking for a nice, smooth consistency. And now it's time to put all of our layers together. So I'm going to first pour the marinara sauce, and if you want the recipe for this sauce, it is in my blog and the link is below. So I'm going to pour about 1 cup, and then I'm going to layer the eggplant. And then I'm going to layer some butternut squash, and I'm going to spread this out to make a smooth layer. Now I'm going to add the vegan ricotta, about 1 cup, and I'm going to spread this out as well. And now I'm just going to layer on my spinach and my mushrooms. That's my meaty vegan filling. And I simply just sauteed the mushrooms and spinach for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to do another layer of the eggplant, the butternut squash puree, smooth that out. And then I'll add more of the ricotta, spread that out, and then I'll add more of the delicious marinara sauce. Now I'll add one final layer of the spinach and mushroom filling. And then I'll top it off with 1 cup of vegan cheese. I like to use Trader Joe's vegan almond shredded cheese. It bakes perfectly. Now I'll bake this in the oven at 350 for 25 minutes, and voila, it's all done. Now we have this perfect triple layered eggplant lasagna. I hope you enjoy. I post recipes every week, so don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.